Welcome to the virtual test drive of the Ranger Z118. This 18-footer has all the performance needed for the serious buddy tournament angler and many of the amenities that have put the Comanche series among the top bass boat contenders.
Hi, I'm Randy Vance and I'm testing the brand new Ranger Z118. It's a brand new model for 2011 and the latest extension of their performance high-end Z series line. But this one's designed with a twist, and that is to bring a full quiver of tournament-ready features to the angler at around $30,000. We're going to walk you through it right now, starting with the results of performance testing from earlier today.
Our test engine was a Yamaha 150 horsepower 4-stroke engine. Our test prop was a 21-inch Pro Series 3-blade prop. The test load was 350 pounds of passengers and 38 gallons of fuel. With that setup, we reached a top speed of 56 miles per hour at 6,100 RPM. Our time to plane was 3.5 seconds.
Now, the first thing I want to call to your attention is the helm station, which is adapted from the Z series. The first thing you'll notice, too, is the large panel that will take a GPS up to about a 7-inch screen. This one's equipped with the Mark 5X Pro depth finder, and that's a nice addition on board as well. There's also this characteristic tip cutout in the helm station, and that gives your rods a secure place to ride while you're on the fly. And finally, one thing you don't find on very many bass boats is a lot of leg room under the helm station. There's plenty of room to get your feet stretched out, and it's easy to get in and out of it. Now, the first thing the tournament fisherman is going to appreciate is all the rod storage on board. It begins with this center locker. Now, it's fully adjustable. The way it's set up here, you put your rod butts in the rack, the tips forward. 8 foot of length is how long a rod you can put in there. Now, these panels can come out to adjust your tackle storage should you decide to just use this for 3,700 size utility tackle box. That's a really nice setup. If you're putting rods in here, leave the butt rack in, and you can put 3,700 size boxes along the sides. Now, there's even more storage to port. You've got this rod locker over here, and as you can see, the rods are hanging nicely in these butt racks, and there's tube racks there. This will hold rods probably up to about 8 foot, and that gives you a ton of storage on board. Now, to starboard, you've got plenty of dry storage. This compartment here is filled with life jackets, all you could need on board. But my favorite feature is this insulated cooler. It's great for keeping drinks cold, and right here is a tray that'll keep your sandwiches cold but out of the water so they don't get soggy during the day. That's a really nice feature. So is this step that's integrated into the hull that makes it easy to get up on deck without straining your back. We like that a lot. Now, the cockpit seating is nicely arranged. You've got a port and starboard bucket seat, which is really comfortable. Heavy density foam that gives you a good firm ride, yet plenty of good security in there. Now, this is what I like. The step to the back deck folds up and you've got a nice jump seat for a third angler. It's a really nice setup, and that way gives you easy access to the aft deck. Now, the key to every tournament angler's success is bringing live fish to the weigh-in. This live well here is divided. It's got autofill, recirculate, and empty settings, and look at the circulation in there. This is really going to keep your fish ready to release when the tournament's over. Now, one thing I always appreciate about Ranger boats is how they think about the guy that has to maintain it. Here you can see your trolling motor batteries have easy access underneath this hatch. In the center is your onboard battery charger. You can easily read the gauges and check the status of your batteries. And to the starboard, again, is easy access to your cranking battery. That makes owning this boat and keeping it running in tip-top shape an easy matter. Now, one of the things that makes the Ranger Z118 really fun to use are a lot of the cool features on board. Some of them are trim features and some of them are practical, like this rod butt rack for your passenger angler. That's a really nice setup for secure rod storage. You've got pull-up cleats all around the boat, chrome trim, and I really like the stainless steel plate around the gas cap. It protects the boat and gives it a really nice look. And all the latches on board are both watertight and lockable so you can keep your gear safe inside the boat. Now, the Ranger Z118 is the latest in the high-end performance bass boats, but this one might be the most economical one yet. I'm going to take it for another spin.